Blessed, love, honorable, give thanks for this Bible reading today. I'm here at the sauna spot, Holy Bible, King James Version. I like this book, and as we know it, the book of life is book of wisdom, book of health. When it comes to many chapters, there is a lot of health and wisdom in it. So let's see what this time is. So, chapter 21, book of Isaiah the prophet. Give thanks for joining, honorable, and first and foremost, I give thanks and praise His Divine Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, Almighty, the King of Kings, the Lord of Earth, Father and Mother of Creation, King Alpha. And I love to give thanks His Blessed Queen, Queen Omega, Empress Menen, crowned alongside with him 1930, as Marcus Mosiah Garvey prophesied this before it happened. And he was the one who said to look to east. There shall be a king crowned. And so it happened. And give thanks also King Emmanuel Charles Edwards, Bobo Shanti, founder, INI Congress. Bobo Shanti was founded 1958 in Jamaica. So give thanks for mighty King Emmanuel Charles Edwards. So I'm Honorable Prophet Noah, and this Bible reasoning will I read and reason a bit on Isaiah chapter 21. Give thanks for your presence, and you can write comments, and please do like the video. And yeah, let's see what comes up. Isaiah chapter 21. The burden of the desert of the sea, as the whirlwinds in the south pass through, so it cometh from the desert, from a terrible land. A grievous vision is declared unto me. The treacherous dealeth treacherously, and the spoiler spoileth. Go up, O Elam, besiege, O Media. All the sighing thereof have I made to cease. Therefore are my loins filled with pain. Pangs have taken hold upon me, as the pangs of a woman that travaileth. I was bowed down at the hearing of it. I was dismayed at the seeing of it. My heart painted fearfulness, affrighted me. The night of my pleasure hath he turned into fear unto me. prepare the table in the prepare the table, watch in the watchtower, eat, drink, arise, ye princes, and anoint the shield. For thus hath the Lord said unto me, Go, set a watchman, let him declare what he seeth. And he saw a chariot with a couple of horsemen, a chariot of asses. Sorry. And I read again this verse 7. And he saw a chariot with a couple of horsemen, a chariot of asses, and a chariot of camels. And he hearkened diligently with much heed. And he cried, A lion, O my Lord. And he cried, A lion, my Lord. I stand continually upon the watchtower in the daytime, and I am set in my ward whole nights. And behold, here cometh a chariot of men with a couple of horsemen. And he answered and said, Babylon is fallen, and all the graven images of her gods hath broken unto the ground. All my threshing and the corn of my floor, that which I have heard of the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, have I declared unto you. The burden of Duma, he calleth to me out of Seir, Watchman, what of the night? Watchman, what of the night? The watchman said, Morning cometh, and also the night. If ye will inquire, inquire ye. Return home, return, come. The burden upon Arabia. In the forest in Arabia shall ye lodge, O ye traveling companies of Dedani, Dedanim. All right. I don't know why those words were, so hard in my tongue. Dedanim. Right. So the burden upon Arabia, in the forest in Arabia shall ye lodge, O ye traveling companies of Denanim. The inhabitants of the land of Tema brought water to him that was thirsty. They prevented with their bread him that fled. Sorry. Okay. Nice. It's nice way to put it. Yeah. For they fled from the swords, from the drawn sword, and from the bent bow, and from grievousness of war. For thus hath the Lord sent unto me within a year, according to within a year, according to the years of unheiling, and all the glory of Kedar shall fade, and the residue of the number of archers. The mighty men of the children of Kedar shall be diminished, for the Lord God of Israel hath spoken it. Give thanks for listening and joining this video and paying a good uh, ear with your attention. Yeah. So something came to my mind and was quite funny at the end, but that was my own kind of as you saw the one with the denanim. Yeah, it's funny when you get caught in a word. It's kind of easy word still, and it's like, what's wrong? Okay. Yes, give thanks for listening. Short word about this chapter is that it came to my sight is that it's starting from I can read it for you from the beginning again a little bit. So the burden of the desert of the sea, as the whirlwinds in the south pass through, so it cometh from the desert, from a terrible land. A grievous vision is declared unto me. The treacherous dealer dealeth treacherously, and the spoiler spoileth. Go up, O Elam, besiege, O Media, all the sighing, I don't know how you say it, words that's, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, that's kind of, yeah, too hard. Too hard to saghing, all the saghing thereof have I made to cease. Yeah. So this start talks about the burden of desert of the sea as whirlwinds in the south pass through. So whirlwinds are passing through. So it's like reminds of me that what happened few days ago in Venezuela, where almost over 1,000 people were killed with the buildings collapsed down in the shore, in the seaside. It is just a sight for eye to see that it is that of the cities, how they have all the danger about and the liberty. How can you manage a good liberty in such places? It's very hard that those things happen, but Mother Earth is crying, and people are not really looking at themselves. Who am I? What am I doing here? And what is my purpose? Many people are wandering around with these big cities and polluting and being wasteful, and there's family trauma and passed on, and people aren't solving things. It just it seems that judgment is all over the earth right now. So people would, yeah, people need to wake up. Each and every one have to ask themselves, who am I? First of all, knowing yourself to really see that have you been falsely led to believe and uh, construct yourself, as I would say, because we just make choices in our life, and we grow up and we are what we are in that sense of a personal level. But do we know ourselves any deeper than that? And that is the thing when we get lost, when we don't really pay attention to this, knowing yourself. We have been in the schools, um, basic schools around the world. They, for example, I'm here in the Europe in this time. Future plans are planned, but in this time I'm in the Europe, and just seeing that there is this gap in the knowing who am I really, and it is causing tremendous amount of trouble all over the world. People are suffering from many things, and liberty is one thing about it. So the question is that were these people really happy, and were that life fulfilling, or really does the people wake to this, that the cities are not, first of all, they are not safe. We can always blame that, okay, this is nature. Okay, nature is furious towards the cities, of course, but the amount of it at this time all over the world is multiple kind of things are happening when it comes to events of uh, the core of Earth, the weather changes, everything, all the round of world. So the question is, are the people questioning what is this and where am I now? Where am I now, and is this a safe place to live? Is this a future for my children to live in a big city, or that kind of living situation in a long term? And yeah, where you put your money and you live there and you support that kind of maybe there is more fast culture and things are wasteful around the cities more, and there's no good waste management always, and polluting because not living the natural way anymore. And what does the children learn? Where does it lead? What is the future? So really we have to learn to see that, first of all, what is happening, who we are. Let's start with that. And then when we reach to that knowledge of who we are, we start to question the purpose. What is my purpose? Whom do I serve in this life? Where are my origins? What is my truth? Yeah. And here in the verse 9 said, or in the 8, verse 8, and he cried, a lion, my Lord, I stand continually upon the watchtower in the daytime, and I am set in my ward whole nights. And behold, here cometh a chariot of men, with a couple of horsemen. And he answered and said, Babylon is fallen, and all the graven images of her gods have broken unto the ground. O my threshing, and the corn of my floor, that which I have heard of the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, I have declared unto you. So that is what arise from that chapter. So give thanks when it comes to Bible reading. Yeah, really considering where you are, and yeah, because that is what I see all around, and everybody's speaking of it, that yeah, things are happening, whether you believe it's judgment or not, and we have to question ourselves, who am I, and where am I at? Because where am I at is what influences you. Yeah. So I'm Honorable Prophet Noah. Give thanks again. Praise Most High Selassie Jah Rastafari. I'm Honorable Prophet Noah, and give thanks for this Bible reading and reasoning. This is a hard topic, but word must be out, and we have to help ourselves and really get onto it, knowing Babylon is fallen, and we as people have to rise, unite, and be strong. And knowing thyself is to get the freedom. Therefore, there's no more stress, and you can really rely on yourself. And when it comes to suffering and these things, I will be putting link on my channel. There is healing to the mind, suffering of the mind. If you have that, welcome to the channel. Good to have you there. And yeah, mainly focusing on that when it comes to emotional problems with your body, because I have a purpose of being a consciousness teacher in this time, and through knowing consciousness, we can really heal ourselves and keep ourselves well. And when it comes to character skills, I'm gonna bring up good topics that we can view on and listen to and learn to really take on the use and do our own acknowledgements how the teachings work. So welcome to the channel if you are there. Good to have you there. It's about our own action towards the healing. So take action, don't wait. And first and foremost, know where you are. And when it comes to knowing thyself, there's support for that in my channel. I'm Honorable Prophet Noah. Give thanks for your time and praise the Most High, Selassie, Jah Rastafari. And worldwide family, unite together. We are strong together as people. We deserve it. By uniting, we see that equality is a thing to keep. Give thanks for your time. To another time, as there is no time. See you in another video. Goodbye. And peace and love again. Peace and love. Strength to your family and to you. Give thanks.